Hi there, my name is Leah Deschanais, and welcome to episode 2 of my video journaling. How are your New Year's resolutions going? I can tell you right now that I am trying. I have had to deal with some family things. I didn't spend January stably at home, but I think I'm on track and I think I'm on the way to doing it. But you know, when life throws you curveballs, it's kind of difficult sometimes to restructure and to get back on the path that you were trying to carve out. But I am trying to practice giving myself grace. You know, I have these things that I want myself to do. The pandemic has not really broken my brain, but it's kind of made things a little haywire, you know, because everything was shut down and the routine that I was in, I didn't want to do it anymore because I felt burnt out with it. And so now that I'm feeling like I can handle doing a routine and not like I'm going to collapse after doing like 2 or 3 tasks a day, I'm just trying to give myself grace as far as every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you do this set of things, and then the other days you do this other stuff. I'm trying to carve out something like that, because while I've realized that I do like spontaneity, so I don't feel burnt out, I want to carve that spontaneity into my schedule, which is something I believe I talked about in the first video. So, in other news, that's my segue. I celebrated my birthday at the end of January, and the relationship that I have with my birthday is very interesting. While I enjoy celebrating my birthday and the spotlight being on me, being center of attention and forcing people to wear specific colors, I have also, you know, not really been excited that it was coming up. I like the reset that the new year brings. I love the fact that my birthday is also at the beginning of the month, because that's even more of a fresh start, because I'm brand new age taking on this brand new year. But in that, some years I have felt really sad about that as far as moving forward and moving towards my birthday. So the weeks leading up to it, I'll just be doing a lot of self-reflecting, which is something that I tend to do a lot. I love to self-reflect because I think that we're always changing as humans, and it's really good to sit with your thoughts and to really like ask yourself like, oh, is that really how you feel? But anyway, back to the sadness. I will self-reflect, and sometimes I will focus on the negative. So the negative being like things that I thought I was gonna accomplish that I didn't get around to doing, or that I haven't accomplished yet, and really sit in that like negativity and be sad that I'm getting older, and the things that I thought that I would have done by now I haven't done. And it's really, you know, it's life. Sometimes things just haven't happened yet because they're not supposed to, or those things that you want for you, they're not really meant for you. And if you were to get it, it would destroy your life, like, or not destroy your life, but not to be super dramatic, but it would just derail you, like some things that you're not meant to do. And I'm okay with that today. I don't know how I will feel tomorrow, because like I said, we're always changing, but today I'm okay with that idea and that take on things not going your way or things not happening for you. And I think it's okay to grieve things that you wanted for yourself, you know, things that you put on your goal list, things that you thought you would have done by now. I think it's okay to grieve those things. And that's something that I'm realizing, like right now I'm talking about it, that maybe those moments where I was experiencing sadness, maybe that was me grieving those things, because I'm very hard on myself. I'm probably the hardest on myself. I'm trying to give myself grace. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to give myself grace, and I'm trying to be okay with this path that I'm carving out, because some things that we want are other people's story. You know, it's pieces that make other people special. And since we're all unique and we all have our own like special story to tell. Some of those things aren't gonna happen for us because it already happened. Like, what's a good example? I wanted to be on Disney when I was a kid. I thought I was going to be a Disney girl. You know, I thought I was gonna be That's So Raven. I thought that was gonna be me. I thought I was gonna be Hannah Montana. I thought that that was gonna be me, that I was gonna have my own show on Disney. I thought those things. I dreamed those things. That was something that I wanted for myself. But here I am, 26. I did one Disney commercial when I was when I first moved to Los Angeles. That was great, but I've never been on Disney. Did I grieve not having that dream or that goal come true for me and seeing it happen for other girls, other Black girls? Yeah, but realizing that that was God's way of protecting me from whatever, or maybe that would have done some damage to me. And maybe it wasn't negative. Maybe that's just not what I was put down here to do. Those girls who were on Disney, that was in their story. But the story that I'm crafting is different, and it's unique, and it's special, and it's gonna be me, you know? And maybe Disney's not a part of that. For me as a child, I was supposed to be a child Disney star. But maybe in my adult years, I will book something on Disney, and the little girl in me who dreamed of being on that channel, who was obsessed with that channel, who only watched that channel, will be able to do cartwheels on the inside, because that's something I can cross off my list. But we don't know, and I'm gonna be positive towards that idea. But that is something that I wanted as a child. And so, you know, I probably experienced some sadness for birthdays where I was getting older and older and older, past the little child star little age, and I was sad about that because I was grieving a dream or a goal of mine that I was thinking or that I was seeing wasn't gonna happen like the way that I envisioned it to happen. And that's okay. That is okay. But it's not okay to be overwhelmingly sad and to sit in the negativity. And that's what I used to do. While I did go up for my birthday, I would be sad, you know, and then I wipe the tears off and go to my birthday dinner or go to a sleepover or eat cake and have fun and have dance parties and stuff like that. But I am proud to say that this year, when I turned 26 on January 27th, 2022, and leading up to that day, I did not experience that sadness or that negativity. And maybe that's because I spent the latter parts of last year just trying to feel my way through whatever I was in, that by the time the new year hit, I was just over being sad. But I had a great time celebrating with my friends, and I was just extremely happy and grateful. I had a ball. I celebrated from Thursday, that was my actual birthday, to Sunday with people who care about me, and I loved that. And then after my birthday, I felt very excited for this year and whatever is to come, all positive. I can't really explain where this like excitement has come from, but I like it, and I appreciate that more than being sad or negative about things that I haven't done yet or things that just weren't meant for me that I want, you know? Before I end it, because that's really what I wanted to talk about, I do want to say that I am someone who likes to self-reflect, and in that I find that change is a word that I've held on to just like forever. I'm not someone who thinks that people should stay the same. I hate that phrase, never change. I think that's impossible. If you're doing what you're supposed to do as far as learning new things constantly, then it's impossible that you're gonna stay the same. Like, everybody should be changing, and hopefully that change they're doing is for the better. It's not, you know, for the worst. And some of your thoughts and like the opinions and the views that you've had in the past or yesterday or last week, they're not gonna be the same. So in that, I think it's awesome to see this change in mindset or feel this change in mindset that I've had, because I'm just very grateful for life and the lessons that I've learned. I'm grateful for all of it because, like I said, I think that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And when I do accomplish the goals that I've set for myself, it's gonna be so sweet and they're gonna last. Because people say things that take a while for you to get, that means they're gonna stay a while, you know? And that's, I'm cool with knowing that. I'm cool with knowing that. And let me know how you feel about anything that I've said, and if you can relate to anything that I've said. Thank you for watching. If you watched to the end, I appreciate you. I mean, I'm making them short so people can watch to the end, but if you do, I thank you. And if you don't, you're not gonna see this anyway, but thank you for even tapping in at all. So I will see you next time. When that is, I won't know until I upload the video. Oh man. All right. Bye y'all. See you next time.